Are you tired of having a cluttered taskbar that looks like a digital disaster zone? What if I told you, there's a simple trick that can transform your Windows desktop into an organized powerhouse that would make even Marie Kondo proud? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to group your applications and games on your Windows taskbar using a method that works on both Windows 10 and Windows 11. By the end of this video, you'll have a clean, professional-looking taskbar that's not only visually appealing, but also incredibly functional. So, stick around because this is going to be a game changer for your productivity. Let's be honest, we've all been there. You're working on multiple projects, you've got Chrome open with 15 tabs, Photoshop running in the background, maybe some games ready to launch, and your taskbar looks like it's about to explode. It's overwhelming, and finding the right application becomes like playing digital hide-and-seek. The good news is that there's a fantastic solution that Microsoft should have built into Windows by default, but thankfully, the community has stepped up to fill this gap. We're going to use a free, open-source application called Taskbar Groups that allows you to create custom groups of applications right on your taskbar. Think of it like creating folders on your desktop, but instead of folders, you're creating organized groups of applications that appear as single icons on your taskbar. When you click on these icons, your grouped applications spread out in a beautiful, organized layout that makes accessing your tools effortless. The first step is downloading the Taskbar Groups application, and don't worry, it's completely free and safe to use. Since this is an open-source project hosted on GitHub, you can even check out the code if you're curious about how it works. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, another third-party application. Is this really necessary? And I get it, but trust me on this one. This tool is lightweight, doesn't bog down your system, and the benefits far outweigh any concerns about installing additional software. To get started, you'll need to head over to the GitHub page for Taskbar Groups. I'll include the direct link in the description below, so you don't have to go searching for it. Once you're on the GitHub page, you'll want to scroll down until you find the Download and Release Notes section. Here's a pro tip, always download the latest version to ensure you have all the newest features and bug fixes. As of making this video, we're looking at version 0.2.0.0, but this might be different when you're watching. Click on Assets and then download the taskbargroups.zip file. The download is quite small, we're talking just a few megabytes, so it won't take long even on slower connections. Once your download is complete, you'll need to extract the zip file. This is straightforward, just right-click on the downloaded file and select Extract All. Choose a location that's easy to remember, like your desktop or a dedicated Tools folder. After extraction, you'll see the Taskbar Groups application file. Here's something important, you'll want to run this application as an administrator. This isn't because the software is doing anything suspicious, but because it needs elevated permissions to modify your taskbar behavior. Right-click on the application and select Run as Administrator. Windows will likely show you a user account control prompt, just click Yes to proceed. This is Windows being protective, which is actually a good thing. When the application launches, you'll see a clean, intuitive interface that doesn't try to overwhelm you with unnecessary options. This is one of the things I love about this tool, it's powerful but not complicated. Now comes the fun part, creating your first application group. Click on Add Taskbar Group to get started, and you'll immediately see options that let you customize your group exactly how you want it. One of the coolest features is the ability to control how many applications should be stacked before they switch to landscape mode. This is where you can really customize the behavior to match your workflow. If you prefer a vertical stack, keep this number low. If you like the landscape layout, increase the number to match how many applications you typically have in each group. Next, you can choose a custom icon for your group. This is more than just aesthetics. Having distinct icons for different groups makes it incredibly easy to identify what you're looking for at a glance. You can use any image file, so feel free to get creative with icons that represent the purpose of each group. Adding applications to your group is incredibly straightforward. Click Add New Shortcut and you'll see a familiar file browser that shows your installed programs. You can select multiple applications at once, which saves time when you're setting up larger groups. Next, you can control the group's colors. You can choose from dark colors, light colors, and custom colors. You can also control the opacity. And don't forget to give your group a descriptive name. This is important because you might create multiple groups, and you want to remember what each one contains. For example, you might have a browsing group, a development group, or a gaming group. Once you've configured everything to your liking, click Save to create your group. The application will automatically generate a shortcut file that you can then pin to your taskbar. Here's where the magic happens. Go back to the taskbar groups folder and you'll notice a new shortcuts folder has been created. Inside, you'll find your newly created group shortcut. Right-click on it, select Show More Options, and then Pin to Taskbar. Once you have your group pinned to the taskbar, you might want to experiment with different layout options. The beauty of this system is that you can easily switch between vertical and horizontal layouts depending on your needs. If you want your applications to display in landscape mode, which is great when you have many items in a group, simply open Taskbar Groups again, click Edit Group, and adjust the width setting to match the number of applications in your group. For a more traditional vertical stack, set the width to 1 or 2. This creates a clean, column-like arrangement that works well for smaller groups or when you prefer a more compact layout. The flexibility here is incredible. You can have some groups set to vertical mode and others to horizontal, depending on what makes sense for each specific collection of applications. Now that you know how to create these groups, let me share some productivity tips that will help you get the most out of this system. First, think about your workflow when creating groups. Don't just group applications randomly, consider how you actually use them. For example, if you're a content creator, you might have a content creation group with your video editor, image editor, and audio tools all in one place. Second, use descriptive names and clear icons. When you're in the middle of a busy workday, you don't want to waste time trying to remember which group contains what. Make it obvious. Third, don't create too many groups at once. Start with 2 or 3 essential groups and add more as you get comfortable with the system. This prevents overwhelming yourself and helps you develop good organizational habits. Finally, remember that you can always edit your groups later. Your workflow might change, you might install new applications, or you might discover better ways to organize your tools. The flexibility to modify your groups means this system can evolve with your needs. And there you have it, a completely transformed Windows taskbar that's not only cleaner and more organized but also significantly more functional. This simple change can have a huge impact on your daily productivity and make your computing experience much more enjoyable. The best part? This method works identically on both Windows 10 and Windows 11, so no matter which version you're running, you can implement this system right away. If this tutorial helped you organize your digital workspace, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Tell me what groups you created and how this has improved your workflow. And if you know someone who's struggling with a cluttered taskbar, share this video with them, they'll thank you for it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and make sure to subscribe for more productivity tips and Windows tutorials. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore even more ways to supercharge your Windows experience.